everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Sue. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I appreciate it as always, and I hope you're all having a great day. Okay, today we are getting to an artist that we have never done before on the channel. We are going to do Robert Gordon, and the song is Red Hot. And I always liked this song back in the day. It's a rockabilly song that came out in the late 1970s, and it was kind of that rockabilly revival that was going on at the time with bands like Robert Gordon, well, singers like Robert Gordon and bands like the Stray Cats, etc. And it was a really fun time, and it's a really cool genre of music, and it really echoes back to that 1950s kind of rock and roll, and I just think that that was just such a fun time for that kind of music. So anyway, we're going to get into it today, and I hope you all enjoy this one because it is fun. Before we get going though, if you could like the video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Here we go. Robert Gordon. And this one is going to be a live version, and it's on the Top of the Pops. They have such great stuff. All right, here we go. Red Hot by Robert Gordon, and it says with Link Ray, and I'm not sure who that is. And if anybody has any information on who or what Link Ray is, put it down. Okay, here we go.
My gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodly squat, yeah. My gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodly squat. Well, she ain't got money, but man, she's really got a lot. Well, I got a gal, 6 feet 4, sleep in the kitchen with her feet out the door. But my gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodly squat, yeah. My gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodly squat. Well, she ain't got money, but man, she's really got a lot. Oh, go cat.
It just is so fun. I just love this style of music. It's so great. And you know, you can really hear the kind of influence that songs or that music like this, especially from the mid to late 50s, that rockabilly style that really had an impression on early punk music. It's really not that much different. It's just a little bit maybe raw, a little bit harder, but early punk music that was coming out in the 70s really, I think, has rockabilly to thank in a lot of ways for this style, because it was, I think, greatly influential. I at least hear it, and you know, maybe you don't, but if you don't, put it down in the comments and let me know why, but I really think it does. Anyway, his voice is great. He's got that growly kind of really cool voice and very reminiscent of most of the rockabilly stuff, and it's got that classic kind of 1950s guitar sound in it. And how about that bass? I love the bass line in this song. It is very, very cool. Anyway, I'm really liking this. I hope you are too. I'm going to rewind it a little wee bit, and we're going to get right back into this. Here at the end of his guitar solo here, because he did a great job on this. And does he ever look like he's got that Elvis impersonator look on right there with those glasses and those big chops and that hairdo, looking cool. Love it.
Well, she the kind of woman who's a lounge around, spreading my business all over town. But my gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodly squat, yeah. My gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodly squat. Well, she ain't got money, but man, she's really
Love it. That was awesome. And hey, he's proud of his girl. She is red hot. She must be a sexy little number. I love that they referred to the height in there and said she was 6'4". And as a tall woman, I'm not that tall, but as a tall woman, I always appreciated that line. So I thought that was great. Anyway, that was fantastic. I love rockabilly music, and I would be more than happy to do more for you guys. So if you like rockabilly music, put it down in the comments and maybe give me somebody that you'd like me to do. Maybe somebody that's a little bit off the beaten track that I may not have heard of, and I'd love to check them out because that could be really cool. Anyway, my fun fact for the day is that he was often influenced by people like Gene Vincent and Eddie Cochran and Elvis Presley. Being a big fan of rockabilly music, that completely makes sense. Those early rock and rollers, that rockabilly style, it makes complete sense. And he started off actually though in a punk band, and the band was called Tough Darts, and they used to play at a CBGB's. I've never heard this band, so if anybody has any information on Tough Darts, I would love to know anything about them that you can tell me. But he was approached to do some rock and roll and rockabilly in particular because he kind of had that style. And in some of the songs that he does, like Rockabilly Boogie, etc., he has a very low voice, and he kind of has more of an Elvis-y kind of sound to him. So he was approached about this and asked to do some. So he was like, I love that music. I'd love to do it. So this is sort of what he hit in. It was his genre. It was something he always loved, and he finally got to do it. So he did. And he actually, on his second album that he did as a rockabilly artist, he actually was backed up by the well-known backup group, the Jordanaires, that had been very faithfully backing up Elvis for many, many years. So I thought that was kind of cool. And interestingly, that second album came out not long after Elvis had passed away, and so I think as a result, I think they were kind of trying to push him a little bit into that sort of genre to sort of be like the next heir apparent. And of course, he never did become the next heir apparent, but he still did some great songs and stuff that I really enjoyed, and I hope you liked that too. Anyway, I think that wraps it up for the day. So everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.